planned a week-long trip to Miami for under $350. And that's in Canadian dollars. USD, it was under $250. That includes round-trip flights, accommodation, food, transport, you name it. And that is how I found out just how affordable travel can be. All for under $350. And this is not just for Miami, no. Not just some one-off deal. This is something you can accomplish with really any vacation. Just with some strategies in your back pocket. So the question now stands, what might these strategies be to get vacations so cheap? Well, let's take a look. You're gonna want to plan way in advance. The first and very crucial aspect of cheap travel is not planning too close to the day of. Our Miami trip was planned about 2 months in advance, well, not crazy ahead of time. Secured us prices we were happy with, as the flights and accommodation had not yet booked up to the point of prices being raised. Knowing way in advance can also help you be on the lookout for my tip number 2. Discount days and budget brands. We flew through Southwest to Miami and back and booked during their Cyber Monday sale. Now, booking in this time period saved us each around $48 USD each. And such deals are not exclusive to Southwest Airlines or Cyber Monday. You just have to be on the lookout. Deals, in fact, are extremely common, and my favorite recommendation is to sign up for their emails. So, what you're going to want to do is pick out a couple of your favorite budget brands, whether this be Spirit in US area, North America, or Ryanair in Europe. What you're going to do is sign up for all the emails they can give you, and you're going to start receiving discounts. Girl, Spirit Airlines, isn't that so cheap? Won't that just fall out of the sky? You're sacrificing comfort, not safety. All these airlines are following the exact same regulations. You're not gonna die. As for hotels, any sort of cheap accommodation works, as well as checking Airbnb for discounted options. But back to emails. Check these emails. This is not something to put on the back burner for later. Plus, it can be fun seeing flights for as low as $20. Very feasible, very within budget. But do you know what makes travel even less expensive? Tip number 3, group booking. Now, I know it can be hard to coordinate a large group of people to do just about anything. So guys, you want to go to McDonald's this Friday? I have an exam and work. Okay, maybe Saturday? I'm free, but I think I'd rather throw myself off a bridge. There will always be an infinite number of reasons not to do something, and one date is never gonna work for everyone. But even if you can just gather a small group of like-minded travelers, the price of accommodation goes down exponentially, basically. Do some math with me here. $1,000 for a 5-night stay. Whew, that is a major hit to your bank account. But let's say that even just 4 people go, you and 3 friends. That brings the cost down to $250. That's only $50 a night. Sure, you have to like these people. I mean, that's kind of crucial. And if you've got that down, it makes for a great stay. And while 4 people is basically kind of the max you can have in a hotel room, you can easily up that number if you opt for Airbnbs. You can fit 4, 12, 16 people in an Airbnb. Just make sure you trust them enough not to break stuff if it's under your name. Oh, and also make sure the Airbnb allows it. The more people, the lower the cost. But what else does group booking accomplish? Well, if you happen to be the lucky planner who books that Airbnb under your name, points. That is my 4th tip, bringing us into... Points are going to be your new best friend, alongside signing up for credit cards, which will give you bonuses in huge amounts of such points. You should not be spending your hard-earned money without getting paid to do so, and credit cards do just that via points. If you are the one booking the group trips, you are paying for everyone's share on your credit card, and then they are refunding you that share. Just make sure they refund you in time so you're not accumulating debt. Well, this tip was not a direct contributor in decreasing the prices for Miami. I was the one to book the Airbnb and book the flights, hence racking up points for my future travels. Additionally, you will never register for a credit card without a massive registration bonus. One I just signed up for gave me $700+ worth in points just for signing up and spending on that credit card. That is massive. This results in basically free travel, but still, you're going to want to save these points and use them over the longest period of time. So when utilizing points, you're still going to be utilizing tip number 5, utilizing various airports. The airport closest to you is not always going to be the cheapest option, always dependent on where you live, of course, but it's definitely worth looking into airports close to you. Now, it's important to account for any transportation costs to getting to that airport and make sure it is still the cheapest option. So now that you've landed utilizing all these amazing tips, how are you gonna eat? Well, there's a plethora of discount options for that as well. Costco, while not available in all travel destinations, it is a great option when available, with a hot dog only putting you out like, $1.50? Eggs. In Miami, a carton of 12 eggs only costed like $2. Absolutely insane. If you have 2 eggs every morning, that'll last you for 6 days. So much, you'll never have to go out for breakfast. Bananas, super cheap and super nutritious, something I personally opt for when traveling. And that about sums up how we were able to travel to Miami for under $350 Canadian, 250 USD. That and, of course, the 50% negotiated discount on our accommodation, but you'll have to watch the vlog for that. Thank you for watching!